Hello and welcome to It's Tomorrow News, and I am Hena Talati. A part of the crater collapsed on the Cumbre Vieja volcano, sending a surge of lava from the lava lake on the Spanish island of La Palma in the Canary Islands. The La Palma volcano in Spain began erupting on September 19th and has destroyed more than 800 buildings and forced the evacuation of about 6,000 people from the homes on the island. The buildings near the Cumbre Vieja volcano on the Spanish island of the La Palma have been engulfed by the rivers of the lava, with the drama of red-hot eruption intensified by the flashes of the lightning. A new rivers of the molten lava endanger La Palma, and the Spain has to deploy military against wildfire, evacuate 2,500, and volcanic ash cloud closes La Palma airport as new vent emerges. On Friday, the ash cloud from the eruption disrupted flights on the neighboring island of Tenerife for several hours. La Palma, with the population of about 83,000, is one of the Canary Islands in the Atlantic. On Saturday, the magma destroyed at least 4 buildings in the village of Callejon de la Gata, a local news agency reported. Lightning flashes were also seen near the eruption early on the Saturday. The lava from the volcano has engulfed more than 150 hectares of the farmland. It has also caused huge damage to the banana plantations in the La Palma, the second largest producer in the Canary Islands, where the crop accounts for 50% of the island's economy. Once the black grit lands on the bananas, it is almost impossible to remove the ash from it. Almost all banana farms have been covered in ash from the volcano, and volcanic ash has also covered the island's salt flats. The activity continues with no significant changes as the eruption approaches 3 weeks. At the vents, ash-rich fountaining and vigorous lava spattering continues to produce lava flows on the northwest flank of the cone, but more importantly, a significant ash and steam plume that forms a column is rising 2 to 3 kilometers and spreading along with the winds in the various directions. Near the eruption site, the air quality has been worsening again because of strong thermal inversion at the low elevations between 600 and 700 meters of altitude traps gas and ash from the eruption in the Aradan Valley. The new lava flow arm that started yesterday from the southern margin of the main flow continued to advance between Los Gures and El Charcon and now overlaps the lava delta which had been created during 1949 eruption, leaving an island and untouched land. Eruption intensity is decreasing slowly, but quakes is increasing, the agencies there said. Overall intensity of the eruption remains high, but at least has showed a slowly decreasing trend during the past days, as shown by the volcanic tremor signal and visible activity. Seismic activity beneath the island has increased in the last 24 hours, both in the number of earthquakes and in their magnitude. The National Geographic Institute recorded one quake of magnitude 4.3, 30 quakes between 3 and 3.8, and 52 quakes between 2 and 2.9. The locations of the quakes remains more or less the same, mostly at 10 to 15 kilometers depth beneath the center of the volcano, and there is no indication that margin is migrating or trying to open the new vents. Around noon on September 24th, a series of very strong explosions with the shock wave and loud sounds were recorded at the cone. Likely this was when the upper conduit inside it became occasionally blocked by the large gas bubbles. The increased pressure led to opening of 2 closely spaced vents on the lower flank of the cone, from where new lava flows started to erupt. The opening of these vents was accompanied by the formation of the new collapse crater above the northmost of the 2 vents. Even with the new effusive activity just tens of the meters below the summit, vent continued to produce gas-rich lava fountains from now at least 3 vents close to each other in the summit crater. Initially, the height of the fountain seemed to have decreased when the flank vent opened, but later regained in strength again and continued to reach several hundred meters in the height at similar levels as before. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News, Hena Talati. For more weather updates like this, and please subscribe our channel.